sunlight. Your first instinct is to flinch from it and hide in the safety of the shadows. But to your astonishment, there is no pain. The opposite, in fact. Your skin tingles pleasantly, like the caress of a lover who doesn't know any better yet. But beneath the skin, flesh and bone, there is a much more unpleasant sensation. Something nibbles and burrows where it does not belong. The tadpole nestled in your brain.
Just the thought of nibbling reminds you it's high time you found some prey to sup on.
What delicacies might abound? Only one way to find out. And of course, you'll be feeding for two now, thanks to your guest, until it deigns to feast on your brains and split you open to reveal a newborn mind flayer. Perhaps it would be wise to focus on finding a cure. As wonderful as the sun is, you can hardly enjoy it if your face ribs open.
Okay, so
Running water normally burns like acid, but now, who knows?
this is attempt number 9 or so. I know I've said this before,
I'll
but
just help myself.
I need to rethink how I've been doing this. Basically, what I've learned...
Ready or not?
Well, I've learned a few things. I've learned how to get away with larceny a lot better.
What's this?
So, I don't think finances are going to be a problem. But I do also need to get basically to level 4 as safely and with as little combat as possible. It's just not safe to get into too many fights before that time, I think, especially if you're alone. So unlike my previous attempts, this is more of a true restart. I'm not trying to recreate what I've done so far. I'm picking up here after the Nautiloid, and I'm forging a new path. The Nautiloid itself, that is largely the same. Lae'zel is dead, Shadowheart was not saved from the pod, and we did unlock us. And then beyond that, yeah, I'm gonna send some stuff to camp, and then we're gonna be off.
Into the shadows.
Alright, here we go.
Move unseen. It's mine now. Just help myself. Yes, please.
Now this much is going to be the same. We left her in a pod on the Nautiloid. She's busy. We're happy for her to be busy.
Why? Why won't you just open?
Don't mind us.
Blessed Mother, smite the obstacles in my path.
Stay out of the sight lines of these other creatures. Give me a moment. Alright. So it looks like there's really not any way to go but either get past these creatures somehow or ask the person we left for dead for help. Neither of those sound like great options. But luckily, we do have
More of those wretched things.
ways to get past these creatures without them noticing us. So we just want to make sure that they turn around.
Ready.
And from here, we can exit turn-based mode and keep jumping.
Just like old times.
Blessed mother, smite the obstacles in my path.
Don't mind if I do.
The path to level 2 is largely the same.
What have we here?
While we would get some experience for
Is that room all right? It doesn't look all right.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
And while you do get experience for recruiting adventurers, this is a solo play, and like, if I save him from the portal, in the ensuing conversation, our tadpoles connect, I believe. And once that happens, I can't let him live. So, it is actually the safest thing, still.
A hand? Anyone?
To just let him go. It's far too dangerous.
No! Can't make it out by myself. I'll perish in here. I'll perish.
Let's hope for gold. There. A mind flare. And it's hurt.
Well, I certainly don't want to get any close to it. And of course that unlocks level 2.
Death is too good for it.
Level 2 unlocks our cunning actions, hide, disengage, and dash on bonus actions. That is necessary for our survival.
This way. Just like old times.
This boar over here is still a safe and easy way to get a tiny bit of XP and some camp supplies.
Over there. Let's play.
There we go.
Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Be very, very quiet. Let's go.
Get ourselves a little helmet. That will get replaced before it makes any difference.
Certainly.
Oh, being level 2 does make this a reasonable fight. Because there is fire right here, and an explosive tank right there.
Leave no trace. A little spice.
He's not really close enough to it, I think. Let's try it.
Wicked little beasts. They'll down you in one strike.
Burning for one turn. And there's another one back there who didn't come, I see.
Keep them guessing. Now they see me. This way.
Alright, so we can get away from him. Since he didn't manage to get by the tank, it's not worth trying to finish him off now, I don't think. Although I should at least see how many hit points he's got. Because I would like this loot. There he is. 13 hit points. That is kind of a lot. There is some fire over here.
A little bite.
And he is surprised, so I will take the second shot that I basically get for free. And that was enough. Okay, now I can loot this area.
A quick rummage.
Alright, now we're going to come up the middle, and then we are going to head to the Grove fight. And on the way we pick up a free shovel and get some free loot from this dirt
They
man.
are shouting up ahead.
I like putting one shovel in a container so that when I pick up other shovels, they go into their own stack and I don't accidentally sell the one.
Let's keep to the shadows. Step carefully.
Okay, so ideally I'm gonna trigger this without actually joining the fight immediately.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the the nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Now, the most important thing is to be able to join the combat on my terms, not theirs. Most of the time that I make it to this point, Will and the adventurers do end up dying. But if I'm careful, I can survive. And one-shotting that guy is a good start.
Just like old times.
So I can get up a little closer
Time to move.
and hopefully take that one out next round. But I'll be able to retreat if it doesn't work out.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Guard the bastards! For the absolute!
By sickle and sword.
Now, if this were true party combat, I would want to focus fire on the most wounded ones, but since basically the only thing that really matters is my own survival, I have to stay on the outskirts of the fight. Maybe I can take this one out? Looks like I can.
On the hunt.
And I'll back off a little bit.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Actually, them managing to kill the Booyog means I can be more selective about my own target. There's a Brawler and a Warg, both at 1 hit point. And that guy is still full.
On my way.
The Brawler is coming up much sooner in the initiative, so killing him will give much more leeway to the others.
Into the shadows.
And I may as well do a little bit of the combat looting. The goblin tracker is one-shottable if I can manage it.
Leave no trace.
Four hit points could finish him off.
Ready or not?
I'll at least stand in the shade.
Quick and quiet. We'll do it my way.
Literally. Oh,
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
There's nothing like a good killing to loosen up the joints.
literally all of the adventurers survived that time. That is unusual.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough. Tread carefully.
So we did get these gloves of power from one of the goblins, which they do have an effect when you hit somebody with a weapon, but the sleight of hand +1 is what I really want them for. And there are plenty of opportunities and stuff within there, but before I go there, there are some other things I want to pick up.
It's mine now.
Most notably,
Certainly.
on this skeleton here, there is a silver pendant that gives you access to guidance. And that is a huge boon, especially for early game checks when your bonuses just aren't that high yet. Additionally, let's go ahead and preemptively cast guidance so that we're more likely to make the nature check, I think it is, or was it survival? Perception.
What's that?
To see this rocky crevice.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Nature, survey the spiders.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
And rogue, sleight of hand, dart your hand in, hoping to snatch the bag. Which, of course, we have the gloves of power and the guidance working for us, so hopefully this will be good.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
And then this spider egg sac, when you throw it, will unleash, I think it's like 5 little spider hatchlings. So that will be very good for a fight. We'll just have to pick which fight we want to use that on. I mean, they last the whole day, so if they survive the fight, you can continue to use them, but they're not very strong individually, and they don't have very many hit points, so I like to think of it as a consumable. We would very much like to make this check here.
Goblin tracks. Ugh, can practically smell the filth.
It is much easier to handle this fight from this side.
Time for discretion.
So, as long as we're able to make the
Nice and easy.
perception check or whatever it was,
Glowing eyes
survival
is
check.
really a good sign. Best tread carefully. Let's see.
Now, normally I have a candle by
Well, this
now,
was more
and here I
fun when
don't,
he was
so that will make it
screaming.
just a little bit more risky. But the main reason... Oh, actually there's a torch there. Can I dip there?
Him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers.
Yeah, okay. Of course you'd be able to dip in a torch. Not enough movement.
Minthara's gonna skin us! No one knows about this damn weapon!
Well, that gives us our
Back without me.
bonus action back for this round anyway, so it's not the worst result.
Rogue's got to be full of magic.
She's dead, which means I can
Let's have a
hide
little
here
fun.
and move away.
Let's move.
Oh, and I moved far enough away that I just exited combat, so that's even better. So we can use the torch again.
Yes. Like a wraith.
And they're not surprised they're going to come right for it, so in this case it's better to exit turn-based mode and move.
Quietly.
Okay. I think they've given up. Unfortunately, there's not really a torch in a good position. For continuing to do that. But we're unlikely to one-shot them from here anyway. So now we're just trying to get... Actually, what other options do we have? We don't have any poison yet.
Neither seen nor heard. Silent as the grave. On tippy toes. Stay low.
Okay. Well, it wasn't far enough away for him to not be able to see me, but that's why we stuck so close to the door. So we're gonna give it a moment.
Let's prowl.
Let's see if he's wandered away yet.
Gently.
So here, he's even facing the other way, which means we have an opportunity to go ahead and bite him. Stealth is successful, which means now we can dash off. And we get our happy buff for the day. And we're far enough away that he shouldn't come over here. Okay, it looks like he's done, and he set himself up there, which is unfortunate positioning for him, because he is not far away from a barrel. And there is a torch right over here to make use of it.
A nice touch. Outmaneuver them.
Is he surprised? He is not surprised. He is still burning, which means he essentially, let's say he's got 4 hit points left. The most important thing is to actually hit him with the fight, with the shot. So
Time
I can
for a
hide
new
here. 91% chance to just end him.
Be careful. There are traps about.
And we will come back to that in a little bit. Now that we've gotten rid of these, actually now that we've gotten rid of this guys, there is another quick thing I can do. starting next video.